$1 million, just like really just wanting to create an opportunity for people that look like me, people that come from where I come from, to show that they can do it. You know, I went through a lot of things in my life, and I've experienced a lot of things, and I'm thankful that I was able to be chosen to open up a business. And so when I had the opportunity, I ran with it. I just didn't let anything stop me. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress, a lot of stress, a lot of people not understanding where I was because they never been where I was going, and not having anyone around me to relate to who I was trying to become. That was a battle in myself, because when you look at television, you look at entertainment, you look at everything, black men are sometimes put into a box, and we're usually told this is who we're supposed to be, this is what being a man is, this is what being a black man is, this is what being a strong black man is. And I was operating in that and didn't realize it until I had to step out of that part and say, let me define myself and who I am in this, and not really having someone that was where I was trying to go, to have a mentorship to mentor me to get to that point. I had to figure it out on my own, and I had to figure it out on my own relentlessly. I mean, a lot of sleepless nights, like I said, a lot of people frustrated with me and who I was becoming, because it was uncomfortable for them. It made them kind of get outside of who they were and who they had told themselves that they were, and it kind of pushed them to that point. And I think that my business is so much more than just a business. It's just so much more than four walls. And this is a platform for other people, for to create jobs, to create opportunities, to teach people, and not only that, to show someone that looks like me that you can do it. No matter what you look like, no matter where you come from, no matter how hard your life is, you can do this because I did it. And I'm nothing but a stage for you to stand on. And that to me is where the spirit of Oakland comes in at, because if you look at historically, this Oakland was a force to be reckoned with. It was so different. It was such a, you can come out here and be yourself. And when you have people like the Black Panthers and people that started a movement that wasn't to create a gang or violence. They wanted to better the community. They wanted to create something for their children to build off of. And through a lot of things, we have lost that spirit. And I think that now in my generation after me, that we're kind of bringing that back, because we're understanding how important we are as humans to each other. No matter what you are, no matter what religion you are, no matter what sex you are, no matter who you decide to marry, we are so important to each other, and we bounce off each other. Our creativities bounce off each other. Our love bounces off each other. And if we start getting that, that can change so many things that are going on right now. And that's the spirit of Oakland. The spirit of Oakland was a time when a kid was out there hungry, or mother couldn't raise him because of her addiction or because of her problems, somebody else will come in and pick that child up and take that child into their house and raise that child as their own. And that's how Oakland has to be. Oakland has to get back to that spirit where we care for each other so much that we are going to say, you know what, I'm not going to allow you to be that way. I'm not going to allow you to think that no one loves you and no one cares about you. I'm going to pull you into my house, make some food with you, and talk with you, tell you some stuff that you may not want to hear, but because I love you and because that's in the spirit of Oakland, I have to give that love to you, and I have to make sure that when you leave my house, you feel love for the first time or for the second time, but at least you can say, you know, when I went over there and I was going through something, I felt loved. And that's what Oakland has it. It's in our foundation, but it's up to us to pull it back out and to start using that and stop allowing, so many things to separate us.